And welcome to the early morning stream on Arsenal Present. If you're joining me for the first time, do me that favor by striking the like. Very, very important. Like the video, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and make sure you do us the honor of turning your notification on. Let me repeat myself for those that didn't hear me or those that are at the back. Strike the like button, very important for the channel. Subscribe if you're yet to subscribe. I will appreciate the honor. And do not forget to turn on your notification bell. Let's make sure everything is good. Yes, the audio is good. Let's make sure we're live. We are live. So we are doing the preview to Arsenal versus Tottenham Hotspur on Sunday. The marquee match, the star match, the most anticipated match of the weekend, the North London Derby. Arsenal hosting those Strags from the Emirates on Sunday. Yeah, it should be a great match. It should be a great watch, especially for the neutrals. They are going to have a delightful watch of seeing a fiercely contested match. For the Arsenal fans rather, and the Tottenham fans, I don't know. It's going to be a kind of a nervy match because none of us wants to lose that bragging right. Especially for Arsenal fans at the Emirates, we want to continue our 13 years unbeaten run against Tottenham at the Emirates. And for Spurs, they are trying to get to erase that voodoo that they can never beat us at the Emirates. So it should be an interesting watch for both the fans, Arsenal fans, the Tottenham fans, and especially the neutrals. So how do we start? No, regarding the match, both teams come into this match with good form. Both teams have one draw and 4 victories. The same number of points. Tottenham shares it with a bit of goals. Now, Tottenham have been playing fantastic football. Shout out to them. They've been playing well. They've been scoring goals. But for the first time, they are going to be playing a formidable team in Arsenal. Arsenal in a good form. They have 4 victories and 1 draw. Now, Arsenal they've not been the most eccentric, electric of themselves compared to what they played last season. We've been a little bit more conservative, but we're getting the result. And I'll tell you why. I was Arsenal more conservative a little bit because the teams have been playing low block. They refuse to come and attack the Arsenal. So it's different. Compare that to Spurs, who have played likes of Burnley. I think it was Sheffield United. They played a Manchester United that is not that strong, right? And they've not been killing tested, but this coming weekend, Spurs will be tested. All that mouth they've been having, all that swagger they've been having, right? We will see what they can do this weekend. So, if you look at, I've been seeing certain things in the media. Let me put one slide real quick. I saw this earlier today. Let me take this off the screen, right? I was saying a different kind of combined 11s, right? Give me a moment. Let me respond to this real quick. I'm supposed to be joined by my mate, but it seems like he's having some technical issues. Hopefully, he can sort it out and join me. If he doesn't, we'll continue to fly this kite by ourselves. So, if you look at that combined 11, right? By Sky Sports, they put Ramsdale. Well, if there's a chance we'll not see Ramsdale in goal, I think Raya will be in goal. I'll be shocked. I'm sure a lot of you will be shocked if you see what's it called? If you see Ramsdale in goal. Shout out to Oxymoto in the building. Shout out to you. Said I will only take Madison. We'll come to that. Shout out to you. Let's be patient. We'll come to that, Sam. I don't think we'll see Ramsdale in goal. I think it will be Raya. That's my personal opinion. He's been a better goalkeeper, in my opinion. Even in just 2 games, I think I've seen a lot of us can recognize quality. We don't need to see an extensive series of somebody. You can see when you see quality, you know. When you saw Messi play for the first time, I'm sure a lot of you knew that this was quality. When you saw Ronaldo play, there's certain players you see. You don't need to see a repeat performance to know that they are quality, right? So for Raya, for me, he should be the goalkeeper on Sunday. But if I decide to change his mind, I respect that. I respect my manager. I respect that. Now let's go to the right. Ben White definitely over Pedro Porro. or the other guy. For me, Ben White is a better right back than Pedro Porro and Emerson that they have, which is fair. We know Saliba has to make this list. Even though he's young, Saliba has to make the list. How many defenders, aside from maybe Ruben Diaz, right now, which will be a debate. Now, I respect Van Dijk, but in my personal opinion, he's on a decline. He's on a decline. So I'm not going to put Van Dijk in this conversation. So apart from Ruben Diaz at the moment, I don't see any other defender that can come shoulder to shoulder to Saliba, aside from Ruben Diaz and Gabriel Magalhaes, who plays for Arsenal too. So I think the back four are all Arsenal players. Even the back five, the goalkeeper, the back five are all Arsenal players, which is true. Because I'll see certain combined 11s, they were having sports players in the back from like, how? There is no way. Oh, yes, my friend has joined us. Let's put him here. Good morning.
Bro,
Can you hear me?
first of all, good morning. Let me apologize for coming on late.
It happens.
I
We know
just
these
had
technical issues be happening.
Yeah. I'm so sorry for coming on late.
No problem. These things happen.
Yeah.
So we continue to fly high and as we progress. It happens. So
Definitely.
So I was talking about the combined 11 of Super Sports, because I was saying 40 combined 11 during the week, even yesterday. And I think I agree a little bit with this. Aside from the goalkeeper, what do you think? You think Ramsdale will make it, or you think Shibraya?
Bro, from what I've seen for the past two games, I'm putting Raya in goal.
Thank you. Me too.
I'm sorry.
We don't need to be
I'm
sorry, but the truth is the truth.
No, that's why I said I'm sorry. I'm putting him in goal because it makes us look more like that team we want to be.
Exactly.
You understand? Or we have been looking to be. He makes us look
Sure.
like that team playing from the back. Like you see players like Zinchenko. I'm sure they would look and read. Sometimes maybe they may think they will play. They are playing with Ederson. You understand?
Sure.
He would look and think he's playing with Ederson to a very good extent. So he knows who to pass to. So he makes it easier. Everybody space out. Saliba, they are comfortable. They know that if there's pressure, they can go back to their goalkeeper. And
exactly.
That's and also run up. If he played against if he played against Everton and PSV, what's stopping him to just continue? You understand?
Maybe the pressure from the English press. So let me read this chat from Oximoto. I think Raya starting with confirm he's our number one. I think Ateta just trying to be diplomatic and a little bit respectful to the English players, which I think he doesn't have to do. So we all know.
I don't think it's the English press. I think generally Ateta doesn't want to cause any, just do some things, to a very good extent. This is where maybe Ten Hag, sometimes he can be ruthless. And we've seen how it is. It's a double-edged sword. It can be good, it can be bad. So I think Ateta is just doing everything little by little, making it seem as if, don't worry, you will still play. Even Raya has said it.
He will play. I think he will still play. You will still play. Just that, but there should need to be hierarchy. There's hierarchy in life. I'm sorry.
Of course.
That's life there.
That's what people are not understanding, that with the, what do they call it, with the Raya situation. See, okay, what will people now say if after North London Derby, Ramsdale starts the next 4 games? What would they now say? Because I would love to hear what they will say. I would love to hear.
So what do you think about the back four?
The back four. Well, there was no doubt. I was hearing some clowns. Say something about Pedro Porro is better than White.
These are just funny. Like, yeah.
My guy was telling me that Pedro Porro looks aesthetically, because he has that aesthetic and he has technique when he's shooting the ball. You would think he's a good player. He's not that good.
He's not that good.
Then
Like
I'll hear
you
Udogie.
got the word. The aesthetics of Pedro Porro looks nice to watch.
Yeah.
But don't worry, he will be unveiled on Sunday that he is not as good as a lot of people are deeming him to be. He is not as good.
Bro, see, we saw it last season. I remember this guy, I think it's Tim Sherwood, the day Pedro Porro made his debut.
Yeah.
Tim Sherwood went into that guy. He said, I'm sorry, this guy is not worth this amount of money. He's atrocious. And even this guy at left back, I've been hearing Udogie, Udogie. Don't get me
Four
wrong,
games, 5 games.
bro. This is you're saying you're being reasonable. You said 5 games. You did not hear Tottenham fans that were saying Bissouma is better than Rice. Bro, do you know what they said? There was a time when Arsenal fans were like, no, calm down. Bissouma, they said Bissouma is the best DM in the league right now.
Wow.
Then I asked them, Rodri is playing, that there's a guy called Rodri.
Rodri, yeah.
You
What did I
understand?
say? What did I say?
They understand. Rodri is the best DM in the world. Say, but right now,
Well, I'm not going to entertain some delusional conversation. So let me read the chat from Oxymoto. It's funny how they question Arteta's decision, but they will not question Southgate for the past 3 to 4, 5. Exactly. I was saying in extreme yesterday night. They will never question an inferior manager like Southgate who refused to pick Ramsdale over Pickford, but they will question Arteta. It just shows the madness of the English press. They are just insane. They're just insane.
yeah, if Ramsdale was playing and they were doing all these ones, I would understand.
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand. I would understand if Ramsdale was playing and they were doing all these ones. But nobody should come and tell me nonsense when Maguire has played the least amount of minutes out of the whole English, and yet he still gets picked to start
For England.
So
it doesn't make sense.
Bro, what makes it even bad is to show how inferior a manager, he can't even rotate.
Exactly. Because he wants to force Maguire his choice down the English fans' throat. That whether you like him or not, whether he's on merit or not, he's my guy, and you guys will have to deal with it. That's what he's trying to do. So let's go to the DM, Declan Rice. Let's go to the midfield, Declan Rice, Odegaard, Maddison. I'm sorry. I understand Maddison has done beat. I'm not putting Maddison over Fabio Vieira. I am not doing that.
Even me.
Not.
Bro, let's be honest. Everybody that has seen Fabio Vieira this season has been like, wow.
Exactly.
Wow. That's how everybody has been. Are we talking about aesthetics? How many assists does Maddison have?
I don't remember off the top of my head right now, but yes, maybe 2 or 3
Just
assists. I mean, does Fabio Vieira have 2?
Fabio Vieira has 2, and he has only played 1 full game.
Exactly. So based on what? Based on his English, you can tell that these things sometimes are
why, bro? Because he's the main player for Tottenham.
Exactly. But you have to shoehorn him. But do you have to shoehorn him if he doesn't merit it?
Bro, they will shoehorn. Bro, look at they'll tell you, he won, and what are they calling it? Player of the month. I can look and say, okay, I will give you that one. I'm not running. You understand? I can be shameless. I will send you a video on Football Terrace. You go to the, what do they call it? A certain, they have these thumbnails on it. Yeah, the timestamps. When the guy that I don't know if you know one Liverpool fan who said on stream, he said, I dare Postecoglou. He said, in fact, I double dare Postecoglou to go to Arsenal and play expansive football. That was what he said. He said, if he goes, there was something he said. He said, if Liverpool are going to the Emirates to go and play expansive football, an Arsenal fan will be like, don't try. Yes, we can beat you, but we respect that Liverpool's attack can still harm us.
Yeah.
You understand?
Sure.
He said, but there's a he's saying their attack cannot, they cannot attack. He said, but let's not get carried away. Arsenal this season have played teams that are doing park the balls, every single thing. So
all like I said, all the teams they've been packing the balls.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to adapt. Now, if we are now looking at, let's say, our team and saying, okay, fine, they played. Let's look at it. Maybe it may not matter, but I just think to an extent. Let's look at it. People are laughing at Manchester United, right? If the tables had been turned, let's say when they
Oh, unfortunately, the team has dropped him because of his having some technical issues. So I'll continue from here. Hopefully, he can get back. Hopefully, he can get back. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of technical issue with his Wi-Fi. Hopefully, he can get back. Let me send him another invite again. It's unfortunate. These things happen. It's a live show, so pardon that. So let me see.
oh Bruce, I
I
don't know.
understand. It's the
I
live
don't
show.
know
These
what
things
happened.
happen. So let's browse. Let's go through this
Yeah.
this combined level real quick. So we
Mm.
have Saka, Nketiah, and Song in the attack. Song over Martinelli
I'm not taking it. I'm not
and
taking it. I'm not
Trossard.
taking it.
Okay, we'll give them that. We'll give them that. I think Jesus will start instead of Nketiah. I don't expect Nketiah to start. I'll be shocked if he starts Nketiah. For
No,
me, it should be
no, it's
Jesus.
Jesus. It's Jesus. Look, let's
So
be honest. We saw
yeah,
what happened on Wednesday.
on Wednesday. So I think it
Everybody
was.
saw it was Jesus. There's no doubt. And
There's no doubt.
this, well, even to give them the Martinelli is difficult for me. It's very
So
difficult.
so if you look at the what Tottenham picked the last time, like this was their starting 11, their last game against Sheffield United. They had Song in the attack, Solomon, Madison, Kulusevski, Besumasa, Udogi, Van der Ven, Romero, Poro, and Vicarious as the goalkeeper. So this is their strongest 11. Their bench is not as strong as Arsenal's bench. I'm looking at this starting 11. I'm like, they've done relatively well compared to the standards, but I'm not threatened by this starting 11. To be honest, I
Bro,
am not.
we've seen a better starting 11 than this come to the Emirates. Now,
Exactly.
that's not to say, that is not, that there still wouldn't be a threat for us to look and say, oh, they are not. I like the way Ateta has spoken about when they asked him about the North London derby. He said, I have 24 players that are ready to play
Play. I
at the
like that.
moment.
Yeah.
So they don't need any extra motivation.
Vision. They know what it means to the fans. They
Of
know what
course,
it means to play the North London derby against our arch rival. These are our arch rivals in the same London, in the same North London. We cannot take them for granted. We
of
need to
course,
put these Pharisees to the side. We need to do
bro.
that.
Of course, two people that will, for me, suspect. In fact, three that will be suspect in Tottenham's defense: Vicario, Romero, and Poro. I don't know if you understand.
I do.
Because
I do.
Vicario, for me, that day, he might enter some problems. If because they would want to play from the back, and
Definitely. They want to.
he doesn't have it. You
So,
understand?
so let me read this comment from Oxymot. He said, Aziza needs to show that Madison and Son comment in the dressing room. He doesn't need to do that. I
No, bro,
understand we
he
used to do
needs
that.
to.
He doesn't need to do
He
that. We
needs
see,
to.
we
They,
know
they need to know sometimes you need to lay down the law in a very harsh way. This is one of the ways because you cannot come and say if you ask the Arsenal camp right now, they don't want to face us. Really,
Spurs.
really.
Spurs. Like, I'm not saying they've not done decently. Shout out to Oxymoto. But is this weak talking points that what have they played? What have they achieved?
You heard when their coach, they asked their manager, he said it will be a challenge for them. You understand? It will
He's
be a
just being
challenge.
diplomatic. He knows he's going to take a beating. See, all this is a nice bloke. I don't care how nice he speaks. I don't care he's a likable guy. All this nonsense that the media is pushing is a likable guy. I don't care. See,
That day,
I don't
let
care.
the
He's a nice
collect.
guy. Just go, let them come, give them a beating, send them packing. That's all I
You
want.
understand? Of course, that's how it's supposed to be done. That's how it's supposed to be done. We have passed that time where we were so nice to all these people and here they take us for granted. Right
Exactly.
now, I just want us to win. Let's be on our jolly way. I want that professional, and I like that. That's why we try that professional way. And
Yeah.
sometimes, Ramsdale looks like that guy that can be flawless, but he just as if he just wants to say, okay, let me just, I don't know, no small. That's
See,
what
I'll just say
Ramsdale.
this. I'll just say it. A lot of people don't want to say it.
Mm.
Ramsdale likes to thrive on shenanigans.
Of course,
But
antics.
though sometimes you don't need those shenanigans because to attract pressure.
Yes, of course.
Let's be fair. Now it's enjoyable when you win at the end of the day, but sometimes you don't want your goalkeeper to be fully concentrated on the
Yes.
game, not trying to wind up the opposition fans, not trying to get into some nonsense. Remember last season, I think it was the game against Spurs where him and I think Xhaka got into some nonsense at the Tottenham Stadium that was needless. So these are the things that I'm looking at.
Bro, I
You
won't say
don't
it
need
was
certain.
because there were those rascals. They were
Yeah,
misbehaving. You understand? So they were insulting him in his goal.
but
They were
sometimes
salty. Yeah.
do you see Allison or Edison get involved with opposition fans?
But bro, if Liverpool is playing Everton, I'm never going to watch because I know the scoreline before it starts.
But
So
let's
I'm
be
really,
fair.
really,
Do you see their goalkeepers getting involved with opposition fans?
I won't say no. I don't. I can't remember. I can't remember.
Because there's none. So don't try to be diplomatic.
Yeah.
Because
No,
there's
bro.
none.
No, you know why I say so. You know why I
Yeah.
say so. Right. One thing is, I would say level of fans to a very good extent. Tottenham fans have some, like, for somebody to leave their, what do they call, their seat and come and kick you. Like David Seaman then, all those things, they used to do it,
And
but
I'm playing devil advocate here.
yeah,
Let's try across board. But he was instigating it. Well,
instigating.
yeah.
I think they were angry. But
Ramsdale
they were
likes to
angry.
give it to the opposition fans.
Yeah,
He
but they were
does it all the
angry to
time.
an extent. Yes, of course, bro. I'm not saying it does, but they were very angry because Ramsdale made some very good saves, and they were now singing a song about him. Yeah, you could ignore, but maybe the Arsenal fan in him just decided,
You
I
are an
must
Arsenal
pepper him.
fan or not. See, sometimes those little things can affect your performance.
Yeah, true, very
And,
true.
I'm sure Arteta is looking at it that yes, I like it, but sometimes you are attracting unnecessary pressure. You don't see the best goalkeepers get involved with opposition fans. Let's be fair, we don't. You will not see it. Alisson is not getting involved with the Everton fans. You're not seeing Edison doing against Manchester United fans. No, but Ramsey, all this shithousery nonsense, sometimes it will attract pressure to you. And I'm sure as I've seen enough, I'm saying no. I'm going to bring a professional goalkeeper who will stick to the task at hand.
Yeah.
First, the team first, not some backhanded compliment or shenanigans first. And for me, I support that. I support
Very
that.
true. Very true. I'm not against it. I'm not against
So,
it.
Oxmoto says Tottenham were in same position last year when we played them at the Emirates. They had a good start, and Conte was hyped.
No,
We
I
we
think it's
okay
no.
the spirit. Okay, we know the script. Okay, we know the scripts.
Yeah.
See, exactly the point. They were in the same position. The media was hyping them. These are their best starts in 50 years, and we know it turned to tears before 70 minutes. I remember
Of course.
vividly. By the 70th minute, all their key players were substituted because Conte actually handed in the white flag that I've had enough.
Of
I've had
course.
enough.
Of course. Yeah,
So
I know the way we will start that game. And then they shouldn't get it twisted. It's not that way. I'm sure they want, what is sweet is this. They would want to come out and say, Arsenal normally they don't start well.
yeah,
Come out.
they'll
They've
come out.
forgotten Araya is in goal.
That's why I'm so excited for this game because of the technical ability of Raya. I remember last year when Club made that comment that when they played Brentford, it just seemed that their goalkeeper was the number 10 that was pinging those passes.
Yeah, like they should have put number 10
Yeah.
behind at his back.
So those guys are people who are still foaming in the mouth, getting angry at the fact that Raya is being picked. You can continue to foam in the mouth. You do not have the right to pick the goalkeeper.
If they then foam in the mouth, we'll be up there. You understand?
Exactly.
These are the people, if we are not doing well, they will tear into it. So I don't have any sympathy nor pity. Like, they went to
Sure.
shove it.
So this was the last Arsenal team that played in English Premiership. We know Martinelli is injured, so he's out of this game. We know Nketiah will be replaced by Jesus. Any other changes? You think Fabio Vieira will play this game, or you think he'll bring back Kai Havertz?
Well, if someone said something, he said Havertz playing 90 minutes against PSV
Yeah,
maybe might be a sign that he will start. Fabio Vieira will
yeah,
start against.
exactly.
So yeah,
Yeah, and I
and
subscribe to that. I think this kind of game you need Fabio Vieira to come and go and give us his dexterity on the pitch.
yeah,
That guy is looking brand new.
yeah, of
He is
course,
looking brand
of
new.
course. So because I would love to see it, I would have also loved to see Havertz come on and pepper their midfielders with his size. I would have
Exactly.
loved to see, because once he comes there, Arteta can still play, what are they calling it, Havertz, where we saw what happened last time.
Yeah,
Raya just pinned so many balls to him,
yeah.
and he did justice to them. So it's something where we saw it, and he had an excellent game. I won't deny, he had a very good game.
So I was
Very-
going to say we need the likes of Vieira to start. He has been excellent on transition. Exactly. See, Fabio Vieira is that guy that he can turn what seems unthreatening to a threatening attack real quick.
Of
Body
course,
movement, he drops the shoulder. I like the way he turns with the ball. I like his vision is impeccable.
yeah, and his
That vision is
ball,
impeccable. Yeah,
the way he releases that ball is. We saw it, and this is one thing that I also have, is a theory from me based off of the last game, an
yeah.
observation, where, if we're being honest, all these ones, everybody's saying, oh, Arteta should buy a new winger. Let's be realistic. Smith Rowe has not played. They are clamoring for him to play.
Yeah.
Fabio
Nelson.
Vieira, yeah, Nelson has not played enough. Fabio Vieira, let's not forget, he has been playing on the right wing. And against PSV, he played on the right wing.
Right wing.
And he looked very, very
Very,
good.
very good. For me,
So,
he didn't play. People want him to play like Saka. Get it in
yeah,
your head. He is not Saka. He's going to play that right wing as a creative winger. Just as when you see Bernardo Silva do it for Man City, he doesn't
yeah,
play the way Mahrez plays the wings.
yes, of
So
course.
some things
Yeah.
are not rocket science.
Yeah. So I
So
think Arteta will use him on that wing. So we may not need to buy an extra winger.
I don't
So
think
all
so.
this
Yeah, I
one,
don't think so. Yeah,
people are eager. So if he's going to buy an extra winger, I think he already has an idea. I think this guy at Sociedad, I think I heard news that Arteta is observing him. And that kind of character is someone Arteta would like, because he has a very, very good character, that Kubo.
okay.
Very young player, very, like, one thing people don't understand that's very good culture. When you're raised properly, a player that shows respect to
Yeah,
so that thing alone is one thing that Teta would look at and like, and he's technically very, very good.
very
So
good.
if Arteta signs a player like that, Arsenal will thrive. That is, for me, I don't think after Manchester City's attack, I don't know who has a better attack than us.
Than
You know,
Arsenal.
all this
Exactly.
Liverpool attack that they call, Diogo Jota sometimes, let's be honest, he fires blanks. Gakpo, he has been firing some.
Is a so-so? Is a
Yeah,
so-so?
Gakpo was like, I expected, maybe what I'm expecting from him, I expect more. Darwin Nunes, uh,
Erratic. Very erratic. You
those
don't know
two
what to
goals,
get. Yeah,
those two goals against Newcastle, sometimes he just makes you feel as if it's an anomaly.
yeah.
You understand? Then Salah, yes, always. But after this season, I don't know what's going to happen. So, who plays their left wing? It depends. Like, we don't even know.
Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz.
Yeah, Luis Diaz, of which, well, last season we could say Luis Diaz had an injury layoff, but Martinelli had a better season than he
Than
did.
him. Yeah.
And let's be very honest, since Martinelli came, for me, I don't see difference between Martinelli and Luis Diaz. With the way they are hyping him, I don't see any difference.
Yeah, just maybe experience and a bit is a. I would say right now, Luis Diaz shades it a little bit. Aside from that, nothing extensive.
No, you,
So
you know why I say the shading? Because if I look at it, okay, to their system, look, let's be very honest. Sometimes there are some things that he does. I think when he came to Liverpool at first, when he was shining and all those things with Mane and all, there were some things, you see some things. I think my guy called it out originally and said, if Mane should go, this guy might be exposed. I don't know if you understand. So when I'm looking at everything, if you look at Trossard and Diaz, you will look at Trossard and say, Trossard is the guy. I don't know if you understand.
I like Trossard, I give it to him, but in terms of pace, I think Lucia is more pace and
Of
explosive.
course, no, he has more
more-
pace. He has more pace. But even with the more pace, like you look at Trossard is unbelievably dangerous.
He's dangerous.
Sometimes that
Dexterity that he has with both feet. Yeah.
Oh, bro. We saw that guy gave PSV so much problems.
Exactly. Right foot, left foot. So let's go
bro.
to predictions real quick since we're about to end the stream. I was on plan for an extended stream before. So
Okay.
let's go to predictions. What's your score prediction? Let me read this chat first. Vieira usually drifts from the wing to the center. Yeah, like I said, Vieira will play the wing like a creative winger. So different from a Saka that will hog the wing, that will beat players and go to the byline. So Vieira is going to play different because he's a midfielder naturally at heart. So that's the difference between Saka playing that wing and Fabio Vieira playing that wing. So let's go to predictions for the match on Sunday.
4-1.
Wow. Okay. Oxmoto says 4-2. Guys, don't forget to strike a like on the video. Do us that favor, please. Like the video as quick as possible. Subscribe if you are new and you enjoy the show. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Very, very, very important. So
to see more of this content.
Yeah. So Oxmoto says 4-2. I'm going with 4-0. I think for the first time we might not concede. You might not concede at the Emirates.
4-0 is my original thing. I just think
the record we have at the Emirates.
For a spectacular goal. That's what I'm looking at. Scoring a spectacular goal. Because I think we will draw them on that day. Because once we'll definitely, that as I said, their goalkeeper can play from the back properly.
Yeah.
So in some moments, once we have the ball, they would want to, once Raya holds on to it, they would want to rush out. So
okay.
So that is for me. It's galore. Is it going to be a pink fest?
So, guys, thank you for joining us for this abridged version of this stream. Yeah, I wanted to do a longer stream, but unfortunately, due to certain unforeseen circumstances, I couldn't do it longer than this. So this will come to the end of the stream for the preview. Arsenal against Tottenham at the Emirates Stadium. My good friend and my resident analyst has said his prediction is 4-1. I'm going for 4-0. And Oximoto is going for 4-2. So, guys, tomorrow we'll be doing another stream. It should be longer than this. After the match, hopefully we're doing a winning stream after the match. It should be exciting. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. If you're not subscribed, like the video if you're watching us a playback, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell. I almost lost that from my head. So I'll be predicting 4-0. I think we should actually to beat those harlots and strags for the north part of London. London will forever be red. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Not London team in the Champions League.
Exactly. We are the only people. So we'll see you guys next time. Ciao.